family. What's going on? You gorgeous humans. How's everybody doing? Hey, Melissa Diaz. Thank you for moderating. Good morning, RTK Inner Circle. Good morning, all of my social media family. Good morning. Y'all, we made it. We have made it officially a week, no, 5 days. I am so proud of all of y'all. We made it 5 days. What? Yo, I am serious. Like, it has gotten so much easier, hasn't it? I got on the scale this morning. I've dropped 3 pounds. 3 pounds this morning when I got on the scale. Can't nobody tell us nothing. Boom, shakalaka boom, shakalaka boom. Yo, I'm so proud of us. So this is the 5th day into Snatched with RTK. And I'm gonna tell y'all, some of y'all, it's taking you a minute this week to get in the flow of I'm not eating past, I think every single night I stopped eating by 6, except 2 nights, and I ate at 7. So what I did was I didn't eat the next day. I was not allowed to eat until 11 when I stopped at 6, and I was able to eat at 12 when I stopped at 7. And I found the last 2 days, I'm not even hungry. Yo, I did not eat yesterday until 4. Intermittent fasting is the thing. Y'all hear me? Like, I don't even know necessarily if you have to cut out all the carbs and the sugar when you're intermittent fasting. I think intermittent fasting is the key. That's how I lost all my weight before. But yo, like, I'm feeling my bones. I'm feeling good. But you know what my doctor told me yesterday when I went to get all my get my pellet and all that stuff? She said that she's a muncher and she likes to munch at night. And she says, so what she does is she munches until like 9, and then she doesn't eat until 4 the next day because she's a doctor. So she said when she eats, it makes her sluggish. So she doesn't. So there's ways around this. If you Google it and you invest in learning about your health, you do not have to be sad, discomfort, just uncomfortable in your clothes. We're taking our lives back. I'm telling you, if you're hanging out with me, you about to be, this boy is on fire. This girl is on fire. You watch. You cannot hang around with me and not be elevating. And if you are, you want to be sad. It's so doable, y'all. It is so, when I tell you, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to feel good? How bad do you want to be off that blood pressure medicine? How bad? It's so funny, y'all, because we're acting like, oh my God, I can't eat. I have to eat at night. No, you don't. You really don't. Y'all start dropping in the comments what have you seen? Not just in weight, but what have you seen in your spirit? I have felt happier. I felt more calm. I have felt, when I say calm, I mean not bored. Like, I've always suffered with a little bit of boredom in my life, where when things aren't popping, some weeks are not popping, but when they're not popping, I have sensed some boredom, right? Where I'm not peaceful and everything. Like, I'm just like, ugh. But I have found so much peace. My skin is clear. I'm resting so well at night. I'm asleep by 10. I'm so focused. I have no, look at that. I have no bloating. Y'all, Leticia is down 8 pounds. And y'all listen to me. I know it's not all about weight because I'm getting some of y'all's emails. Y'all let me have it. Stay fat. Just stop sending me emails. Stay big. Stay grumpy. Stay. Bleh. Just don't send me no emails because I'm not reading them. Okay. Yo, I'm so proud of y'all, man. Somebody said 42 pounds in 3 months on semi-glutide, and I'm very happy and at peace. I'm so proud of you, man. You know what? Sometimes you just got to do some things to help you, right? And that is okay. But it's in the process. Somebody said, I'm tired. I'm sleeping a lot. That's okay. Especially if your diet was a lot of carbs and sugar, you're probably detoxing. And I already told y'all this week was not going to be easy. So I did not come out here acting like it was going to be easy. I never said that. I said it's going to be hard because we're detoxing nasty stuff from our body. Kay has lost 110 pounds, not in 5 days, but a lot of y'all have started. A lot of y'all started. Sandy, I'm gonna sit in the sauna. A lot of y'all has started. Started with Droptober when I did this, and you've just lost 110 pounds since Droptober. I need to get some of these cups, don't I? Y'all know I got snatched. Y'all know I got snatched clothes coming out. I'm gonna have sports bras. I'm gonna have sweatshirts. I'm gonna have t-shirts. I'm gonna have libtards with snatch down the side. So every single time you're wearing it, you go harder because you got me screaming at you on your body. Okay, everybody, listen. Let's get into it. Today, our scriptures are gonna be Romans 3:3. Yo, I'm more loving. Y'all thought I was oozing and goozing with love before? I love even better now in just 5 days. Leggings too. I got leggings coming too. Y'all know I don't play. I'm a whole empire. Now I'm like this. Now I got so much going on because my head is just like so. Somebody said you tough. You know what? I'm disciplined. One thing that I've discovered is discipline. What am I asking my doctor for? Hormone replacement pellets. I went and got mine yesterday. I drove an hour to go sit with my doctor yesterday and get my pellets. So in about a week or two, I'm not going to be having no hot flashes. Yo, I had one of my friends. Hey, beautiful Martina. Yo, I had one of my friends. I don't know if you're supposed to be my moderator, but you just became it. My gorgeous Martina. So, y'all, I have this lady that is really, really rich. And her and her husband are wealthy. They have several businesses. And I saw her at my doctor's office. And this was about 3 years ago, so I can talk about it when I first started getting my pellets and stuff. And so I'm sitting in the office and I'm getting ready to get my pellets. And now this woman's rich, okay? Her husband is wealthy. And she said, yeah, I got those hormone replacements about 4 months in a row. And I said, you did? I said, is that what you're here getting today? She said, no. She said, I just really felt like that was too much money. I said, what? I said, so how did you like it? She said, girl, I felt so calm, so even keeled. I felt so light-weighted. I wasn't all discombobulated and foggy in my brain. I'm so proud of you, Valerie. I wasn't crying all the time. This is what happens to us women when we get in menopause and premenopausal. We go crazy. We become Corella Duville. And she said, and I had no night sweats, no hot flashes. Oh my Lord. I'm just saying it was so great, Kim. Good for you for doing this hormone replacement pellets. And I'm like, but you're not getting them anymore. She's like, oh, it just was too expensive. I was like, $100 a month? I know that's a lot of money, but honey, I would Uber Eats to get $100. I ain't kidding. I would Uber Eats after my kids went to bed. Thank y'all for the badges. When I tell you there ain't nothing like your body having a internal vacation while you up there preaching or while I'm sitting here doing a prayer call, I'm having hot flashes coming from the inside out. It's like, forget that. But I'm like, girl, you are rich. You got money and you won't spend it, but you'll spend it on your grandkids. Oh my gosh. Yo, I got a busy weekend. I'm excited, preaching, doing all that good stuff this weekend. I'm ready to go. Next week, I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas the whole week. I land in Dallas on Tuesday, and I am speaking at Faith Conference. All the details are on my website. That's how they stay rich. Amy, they stay rich and miserable. Can you imagine being loaded, being a millionaire, and hating life? There's some things you just gotta. Happy anniversary. There's just some things. There's just some things you gotta. If you got afterpay, y'all afterpay and everything else. Yes, I'll be in Dallas, Texas all next week. All the details are on my website. I love all you moderators. Thank you for keeping up with me. Also, go get in my boot camp, business boot camp. My business boot camp, y'all, my business boot camp is open. You can go register. Business boot camp, y'all, when I tell you, can't wait for Fear into Faith. Fear into Faith in Dallas, Texas is going to be incredible. I think I speak on April the 11th. $400 a month is average. And you know what, y'all? I ain't saying all y'all can afford this, because, baby, I used to be a single mama, and I know what it's like when you ain't got a pot to pee in. It's okay. There are other things that you can do. In fact, on my story, I will put up the hormone cream that you can buy from Amazon, right? Buy from Amazon. Yes, if you're all access, you already get the masterclass for free. I'm gonna put up here, it's like $30, and you rub a dime size right here, and it helps a lot. All right, so I'm gonna put it up in my stories today. That hormone cream, that's what I used when I was a single mama. Couldn't afford a piece of cheese. But God, keep staying faithful, baby. Keep pushing, even when nobody's celebrating you. I'll put the cream up. It's on Amazon. It's in my Amazon storefront, in fact, but I'll do it today. As soon as I get off here, I will put the link. I will put the picture so y'all can go get the hormone cream off of right here. I used it for years, and I don't even know why I stopped. Wild Jam cream works. I'll put that link up too. I won't put the link up, but I'll put the picture up. And y'all just go get it. It probably is as good as this pellet. It probably, $30. I'm just saying. I don't even know, but I know it worked for me for years. All right, and you just put a little dime right here and go about your business. All right, so y'all listen. I'm coming to Dallas. I'll be there Tuesday, all through the week. It does not have do a heavy metal detox. Y'all know what y'all can be doing right now? Putting up your businesses. Put up your businesses in the news feed, because today is Friday, and we're going to call it Faith Friday. All right, the pellet, y'all, I pay $300 for my pellet. It lasts a month. Yeah, and I'm not pushing pellets because I'm definitely not making no money off of it. I'm just telling you what works for me. So don't think I'm just saying stuff like everybody's selling something they don't no more use. I only put up stuff I use because I know what it's like to be broke and trying to buy stuff to help my mind. But y'all, try the cream, $30. Y'all put up your businesses so we can all support. It's a hormone replacement. It's for hot flashes, mood swings, fog. It's for women that are in their Cruella de Vil season. Put up all your businesses. Come on, let's make y'all rich. Let's make y'all millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. Come on. Put all your deets up so everybody can go back through the comments and buy. Yep, I got a new podcast up this week with Pastor Taffy Dollar. If none of y'all saw it, we're going to go to Romans 3:3. Get in my business boot camp. It's a 5-week course. It starts the 1st of May. All right. I'm going to put, I think it's progesterone or something like that, but I'll put the cream. Y'all just hope some of y'all like, girl, I need the cream name. I'm going to put a picture up of it as soon as I get off here in my stories. So I'm going to be, my master boot camp, business boot camp opened up. You can go register today. It is a 5-week course where I'm teaching you how to be wealthy, how to start your businesses, how to be a boss, how to be consistent, how to brand yourself. All right, and break generational brokenness off your family. And so it's going to be a 5-week course. You do not have to be there for the classes. You can go back and watch all the replays as much as you want. All right, you can listen to my podcast by going to the link in my bio, Glam. You can also, it's called Real Talk Kim. It's all over every platform podcasts are shared. I also have it on my YouTube channel, Real Talk Kim YouTube channel. But TikTok and Instagram, y'all could just go to the link in my bio, register for my business boot camp today. Y'all getting paid today. Use it to better yourself. You can also get my RTK Inner Circle. It is a community. Every other Monday, I get on with you and pour into you. I send you out devotions every morning, Monday through Friday. Y'all, I have the Snatched with RTK, the thing we're doing for the next 27 days where we can do anything for 30 days. We got people losing 5 pounds. We got people losing 275 pounds. As in a bad toxic relationship. We got it going on up in here. People are healing from the inside out. We're getting snatched for Jesus. We are snatched saints. Long gone are the days where we're walking around, can't even shout in church because we out of breath. No, we ain't doing none of that. No. We getting snatched saints. That's who he is. All right. You can also go to realtalkkim.com, find my store. You can also go get in my masterminds. It is my one-on-one coaching. It is phenomenal. It is a investment, but everything I touch turns to gold. And I'm going to be mentoring you. Thank you, Kay Harden. I'm going to be mentoring you for a whole year. One-on-one coaching. I've rented out a 10,000 square foot mansion for us the week of June 16th, 17th, 18th. I think those are the dates. And then we have my retreat following that, which are, thank you, Crystal Jones, which is for, hey, Tisha, which is for my Real Talk Chem retreat right here in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. I preach there every Sunday. Y'all hear me? Every Sunday, 10 and 11:30, across from Whitewater High School. That's where our retreat will be. You can go get your tickets. All the details are on my website, realtalkkim.com. Here's the word. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's go. And then y'all need to get to the gym. At your lunch break, you need to walk around your office building. Even if you're walking around the building inside, you know how many people you'd motivate if you were just walking around your store? They'd be like, what are you doing? I'm on this Snatched with RTK. I got to get these back boobs off because they don't belong back there. Y'all ready for this? Romans 3:3 says, what then? If some did not believe, their unbelief will not nullify the faithfulness of God, will it? Let's read that again. What then? This is Romans 3:3. I got 2 scriptures. The next scripture is going to be Ephesians 4:32. Romans 3:3 says, what then? If some did not believe, their unbelief will not nullify the faithfulness of God, will it? Sometimes the problem with us on this getting healthy journey is that you're so used to sitting around with your overweight friends, y'all eating the whole bag of chips. Nobody in your family will support you. Your husband's over there eating cookies and ice cream at midnight. You want some so bad because you're used to sitting there eating with him. Nobody will support you and go to the gym with you. Nobody will walk around the block with you. Nobody's got the stamina you have. But here's the key. We're longing for someone to support us. We're longing for family to believe in us. to cheer us on, right? For a friend to even encourage us. This is why we're doing this Snatched with RTK. Because a lot of times we don't have support. And so I've built the RTK Inner Circle. I've built these morning prayer calls at 8 a.m. I get up when I don't want to get up to get on with you and yell at you to remind you how powerful you are every day. But even with that support, you over here wanting it so bad from someone in your house, at your job, your best friend that you've been best friends with since kindergarten. You want somebody to encourage you, support you, believe in you, yell for you, shout for you. But it's just the opposite. This just dropped in my spirit. Sometimes the reason we're stuck in a rut is because, y'all ready for this? Nobody ever came to your games when you were young. You were always left at the curb, waiting for someone to pick you up, but you never felt important enough. You were the one sibling that was overlooked. Yesterday we talked about feeling erased. But sometimes because of our childhood, our upbringing, because we've just allowed the wrong people in our lives, we don't even realize what it's like to celebrate us, ourselves. And so now we're walking around with this imposter syndrome. You don't really believe that you deserve to fly, to excel. You don't even know if it's possible for you to become the best you that you can be because nobody's ever supported you. Some of y'all are married to somebody that everything you do, they knock it. They never say congratulations when something great happens for you. Because from the jump, y'all been in competition instead of on a team. But here's what's going to happen, and I prophesy this over you. That God is going to flip the narrative. God's going to break off that jealous spirit. You don't just have to divorce. You don't divorce somebody just because they don't believe in you. You learn how to believe in yourself so much that it doesn't matter if they don't ever believe in you, but they will. We're going to stop running and throwing stuff away because the narrative needs to be shifted in us first. Y'all know when I wrote my first book, ain't nobody buying that book that knew me. Not one person shared it on their newsfeed. Jesus was the last. He was in his own city. Thank you so much for my stars. He was in his own city and could not work one miracle. He couldn't work a miracle in his own city around his own people, but could go out into the world and heal multitudes of people. What if Jesus would have gotten his feelings? He probably did. What about Joseph? Was sold by his very own brothers. Didn't believe in him. What if Joseph would have quit and killed himself in jail? When he kept getting put in jail, when he didn't do nothing wrong. In fact, he was doing things right. What about David? That was literally overlooked by his own father and brothers when Samuel came to find the next king. Yet Samuel said, there's another brother. Where's he at? God knows exactly where you're at, even when your own people don't celebrate you. Stop getting angry at people that don't know how to celebrate you because it's just in their DNA. They don't have what you have on the inside of you. Giving up was never your option. You don't even understand the word give it up. But your family does. And so stop focusing on those around you that don't celebrate you or push you in your weight loss journey, or you're getting healed from that trauma, or stop being mad at those people. When you got a whole community right here every morning, Monday through 8, and then I let you sleep in on Saturday and come to church on Sunday, get in your churches. Nobody supported me that knew me until I became a goat. It's okay. Stop focusing on what you ain't got and be thankful that you're the bold one of your family. You are the one that's going to shift everything for generations to come. Great-grandchildren, all these people are going to literally know who you are, because you may not even know who you are, but because of your fight and your faithfulness, you shifted the narrative of your family. God will send complete strangers to support you. Stop looking at what's bad in your life and look at what's good. When you woke up this morning, you had something to praise God about, because you got a pulse. God's got a plan. You still got air in your lungs. It ain't too late for you. It ain't too late for God to bring that person into your life that is going to be your person for the rest of your life and love you, love the heck out of you. Right. But God can't bring all these things into your life as long as you're stuck over here in Lodabar. You're stuck in the wilderness. You're still stuck in a pain from 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, even 5 years ago. When they walked out, they did you a doggone favor. And you just don't know it because you're so mad, because you feel like you were thrown away and erased. But really what God was doing was, there's so much in you. And as long as you're married to this person, you never asked me, for starters, if they were supposed to be your husband and wife, and you married them and they were going to be their ceiling was your floor. Their character couldn't keep up with where I'm taking you. But you can't even get to that place because you're still so angry. You're still talking about them. Y'all been divorced for 2 years? Yo, I used to do that. When I first started preaching, I would talk about my ex all the time. And then I had to start realizing there was 3 fingers pointing back at me. And it didn't matter what was going on with them, because they're not in my life anymore. That is not my problem. I don't need to stalk them. I don't need to know how they're doing. I don't need to... I need to focus on me. So anything that's in my space that is causing me anxiousness and causing me worry and causing me, God is not a God of chaos and confusion. Stop breaking your own heart. Listen to this. There will be people who are close to you who don't think you can accomplish what God put in your heart. You have to say, as Paul did, so what if they don't believe? I love them. But I'm going to put a deaf ear to their unbelief. Today, some of y'all got to let it go. Some of y'all got to let it go, man. I'm going to turn an unbelief ear to my children that don't believe in me. To my family that's saying all this nasty stuff about me. Oh, can you believe she just let herself go? I never thought, man, did you see her in high school? She was the homecoming queen, and now she is large Marge. She just sits around and eats all the time. Do you know how hard that is to hear people that's supposed to love you say stuff like that? I don't know what happened to him. He had it together. And then all of a sudden, he just started hanging out with those wrong people. Now he's been in jail like 4 times. Can you believe it? Psh. I know they've been trying to have a baby for like 5 years, but you know she had an abortion in high school. You better stop listening to that junk. and realize that haters are confused fans. Baby, when someone is talking about you, it means you got something going on, even if it's hateful. Because I never even think of somebody unless they got something that I am in awe at. Oh my gosh, man, that person made it. I never in my life think of something nasty about people because my heart's healed. So today, I'm here for you. We got thousands and thousands of people on here. We all see you. You get on here with me, and 1 ounce of obedience does more for you than all the prayer in the world. Thank you, Kelly Harper. It says, you got to do what Paul did and say, so what if they don't believe in me? I love them. You don't need them to believe in you. Be respectful, but be deaf to their unbelief. Stop being nasty and ugly. I don't need nobody. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Thank you, Tony. Stop saying that junk. Come on, TikTok. I don't need nobody. That's a lie. We need each other. You need friends. You need each other. Thank you, Miss Christina Bolanos. If you dwell, the quicker you get rid of anger and bitterness and mad resentment because they didn't support you, the better you'll be. If you dwell on it, it will become a lie that infects your thinking. You can't play defeat in your mind and have victory. You can't think sickness and have health. You can't dwell on thoughts of lack and abundance and lack and have abundance. You can't sit and think of those chips in that cabinet and get fit. You got to focus on where you're going. Your next is now. The way you keep the infection out is by dwelling on what God says about you. You know what he says about you, baby? Thank you, Outgot Twins. You are strong. You are talented. You are valuable. Your future is bright. Your dreams are on the way. Y'all need to write that down today and say it the entire weekend. I am strong. I am talented. I am valuable. My future is bright. I'm feeling better. My high blood pressure's coming into alignment. Thank you, Joyce Marie. Thank y'all for this. Thank y'all for this stuff. Thank y'all for all my gifts. I see it. Listen to what Ephesians 4:32 says. Y'all ready for this? It says, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Now, just because you forgive somebody don't mean you got to go sit at their feet again. You know what you feel. You know what you feel. Just because you forgive them don't mean you got to eat with them. Just because you heal don't mean they ain't still toxic. But you got to be kind. Thank you, Shannon. Stop talking about people. Don't let other people's trash get inside of you. All right? Be kind, be compassionate. This is our focus this weekend. This is your challenge. Be nice, be compassionate, but have boundaries. The boundaries are, I'm not letting this get in me. I'm not going to bottle this up. All right? I'm 2 minutes over. We are all aware of the damage that toxic waste sites do to the soil, the water, thank you so much, the air. Toxic waste messes your health up. The air, it messes it all up around people. Thank you, Brown. Thank you, Outside the Box. Negative emotions are like toxic waste. I don't know how to change it, Kim. Change it. If you stop stalking them, you won't be angry at them, right, TikTok? What they're doing is none of your business. Stop letting that junk get in your spirit. Thank you, amazing millionaire. We are all aware of the damage that toxic waste sites do to the soil, the water, the air, and the people around. Negative emotions are like that. You can't bury the anger, the hurt, the rejection. You can't bury the betrayal inside and think it's not going to contaminate and poison you. When you bottle up negative emotions, they never die, and they always leak out, and they always resurface. But baby, Snatched with RTK is not just about your thighs, it's about your heart. What do you do with the sadness? Give it to God, Raz. Give it to God. Do it every day. Yo, I used to pray every day. Stop snooping. Stop going through their phone. Stop trying the minute you gotta start trying to get phone, text, trying to get the bill, trying to look through their phone, trying to hear their conversation, trying to look at their phone when they're texting, is the moment you're already in trouble. And at that moment, you need to book you a counselor, get you a therapist appointment. Because there ain't nothing like living with hell of not trusting. You're over here saying, I can't change. That's a lie. Thank you, Ophelia. That's a lie. That's a lie. You can do anything. Philippians 4:13 says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. When you bottle up negative emotions, they never die, and they always leak out, and they always resurface. And at some point, that poison will contaminate not just your dreams, your attitude, and your vision, but it will poison your relationship with every person in your life. I lived in a relationship where I didn't trust nothing, and I said I would never live that way again. I'm not getting no indigestion because of you. Nope. I'm not laying in my bed with heart palpitations because of you. I ain't not eating because my heart is so broken because of you. No. Come on, Cindy said I was a tool. How do I get healed? Here's what you do. You need to go to my Real Talk Kim YouTube channel. Make your little toes right on over to my YouTube channel. It's Real Talk Kim. Real Talk Kim. Put it up in your search bar. I have all kinds of videos talking about how do I forgive? How do I learn to trust again? How do I get rid of soul ties? Yo, if I bring my housekeeper and she cleans, and when I walk in, I go and start doing this on baseboards, or I'm going to find something wrong. You ain't living that way, not on my watch. No, we doing life together. God connected us out of 8 billion people. You ain't gonna live miserable. I'm gonna have you the best that you can believe. But you gonna forgive. You gonna learn to trust. If he won't go to counseling with you, you go by yourself. Because you don't need to die because of trust issues. And if they keep cheating on you and they will never get it right, send them right on to that cheater's house. Let them be cheating together. Well, I don't want to let them go because what if I never find somebody else? Baby, you know what it's like living with somebody that cheats on you with your friends? They making babies and bringing STDs home. Really? Gotta let it go. And you gotta begin to pray, God, take the scales off my eyes. But here's the problem, y'all. Some of y'all, you're messing up really great relationships that God's brought in your life with great men. Because you are bleeding on somebody that had never cut you. Thank you, Yasmin. I love you. because he ain't got your drive, because he's more calm, he's more laid back, you're going to mess up a phenomenal relationship. A man of God that's going to protect you, love you. You're going to mess it up. Unless this month on Snatched with RTK, you get your insides right. Go to my YouTube channel. I got something. Go under At Home with RTK file. Also go under the podcast file. So stop allowing yourself to stay in relationships that are, are trash. That relationship you in is like reheating McDonald's fries. Some of y'all still with somebody, you've been dating them for 10 years. They still won't give you their last name, but all your kids have his last name. Psh. No. This season, we're coming back. We're taking back everything. Some of y'all need to go apologize to your spouse today. Some of y'all need to put your dukes down. Yes, that's why I had to let it go after 25 years. And TT, God's going to give you better. God's going to give you somebody that would never even look at, he would never even, might look because, we all got eyeballs, but would never touch. You watch. You get yourself healed and you watch what God's going to do in your life. Thank you, Miss Crystal. Some of y'all need to tell tonight, you need to literally suck up your pride and love on your spouse because you got a good one. Just because they ain't loud like your best friend's husband, they ain't got a whole lot of charisma, you over here throwing him away. Well, my husband smells like a big old hamburger when he comes home because he's just a cook. At least your husband's cooking and faithful. You better stop. So everybody do this. Pastor Kim, how do I deal with mean, lying, close family members? Baby, they making themselves look stupid. That's how you handle it. You don't handle it. You don't handle it. Let your fruit outlive their lies. Anytime someone is saying nasty, ugly stuff about you, let them. They didn't create you. Stop running after people's lies. There's some people that just ain't gonna never like you, and that's okay. You hear me? At the end of the day, this is why y'all gotta talk to Jesus for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you gotta know what God's telling you to do. And God's gonna tell you, don't let what they say about you get in you. They talked about me too. Thank you, Colton. Y'all, thank y'all for all the badges, for all the gifts, I see y'all. Thank you for the stars. I just love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for all y'all that subscribe. Man, thank y'all for all y'all that are in my inner circle. I just thank you for loving me. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for getting on here with me every morning. Thank you, Mocha. Just thank you. So everybody lift up your hands like this. Say, Lord, I'm walking into the weekend. And if I already know there's a family member that always talks about me, I'm going to take their power away. Let them talk while I elevate. There ain't nothing that gets people that are nasty worse than you not being moved or tattered by what they're doing. So Lord, today, let us let go. Father, hold on, my legs sleep. Heal our hearts. Heal our hearts. Lord, I pray your healing go rushing through these lives. Lord, heal our hearts from the top of our head to the soles of our feet. Heal us. Don't let us miss out on a phenomenal blessing because we're so wounded from past. I pray your power this weekend, Lord. Soothe our hearts. We're not going to let no bullies, we're not going to let no haters, we're not going to let no miserable people stop us from on becoming our best. Lord, I pray confidence. I pray courage. I pray peace. I pray power. I pray breakthrough over every one of my friends this weekend. God, give them such a desire to do the best that they can do in every situation. And Father, one thing that I know about you is when we begin to become our best, the people that aren't going with us or can't go with us, they end up breaking it off with us by themselves because they can't handle peace. They can't handle success because they feed off of blood. And when we stop bleeding, we stop attracting sharks. So, Father, I thank you. I love you. And bless my friends this weekend. Just get us out of our own way. In Jesus' name, amen. I send forth God's blessing over you today. If you have any questions at all about my business boot camp, masterminds, my RTK Inner Circle, the retreat, where I'm going to be preaching, you can send an email to rtkquestions@gmail.com. Yo, I want to see your food that you're eating. I want to be able to celebrate with you. I want to see your gym workout. I want to celebrate with you. Yo, I am spending my spare time on the treadmill, literally going through the hashtag snatched with RTK. I am so proud of you guys. I love you. I will see you Monday. I am pumped. Make sure that if you want to listen to my podcast, you go subscribe to my Real Talk Kim YouTube channel. Just Real Talk, all the link, go to realtalkkim.com and you can get to everything about me. Also, y'all all should have already downloaded my free app for your phone because 2 times a day, I send you out notifications to push your butt. So you go to your Google Play Store, your Apple Store, and download the Real Talk Kim Go app. It is a black app with hot pink writing, I believe. All right, make sure your notifications, if you're not getting the notifications, you go ahead. Oh, Emery, I wish I was with you. She's going to the gym on the beach. I think I could freaking lift weights like nobody's business. Thank you, Exotic Hottie. All right, I love you guys. If you're in Atlanta, come be a part of my church on Sunday. If you do not have a church, if you have a church, get to your church and help build your community. But if you don't have a church, you can come be my guest Sunday, 10 and 11:30. I start a new series this month called Make It Make Sense. All right, I love you guys. Yes, hashtag on TikTok too. Yes, on all platforms. Oh, I'm going to put in my stories. Here's my homework. I'm going to put in the hormone cream. And then I said I was going to put up something else. I'll put up there like my hormone, the cream that you put the little diamond here. That's only $30. Okay. And y'all keep hanging out with me and y'all going to be able to afford the whole shot. Y'all going to be wealthy. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for us. You ain't staying here. All right. Let's see. So I'll put all of that in my stories today. And I love y'all so much. And I will see you Monday. Go get in my RTK Inner Circle. Go buy your retreat ticket or come to my church. It's across from Whitewater High School in Fayetteville, Georgia, 10 and 11:30. I love y'all. Bye. Love y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you.